What does he cap it off with here? Jump number 2.
See variation. It's going to be a cliffhanger flip. Look how long.
The no-hander lander was kind of a last-minute addition to that.
We kind of talked about in his head, put his hands back on. Do you think he then said, don't put your hands back on?
Who knows? He probably thought, you know what, I need a little bit more than this. I've got a little hang time. That's what happens with the moon booter. You got all this time up in the air, and Bilko doing what he does best, having a little fun right here and putting on a show for the fans.
Yeah. He loves breaking the rules. That is his favorite hobby.
By the way, on this trick, he was the first ever to land a cliffhanger flip to dirt.
Yeah, I mean, if that says anything about it. Imagine hooking your tippy toes to your handlebars, throwing your hands over your head, blind landing for the majority of it. But look how long he has to think about this. That's where the danger comes in. When you think too much in this sport, you react, and those reactions usually are not good. He had to wait till the last minute to take those hands off, take the brunt of the impact. That's taking a car crash.
I don't know if he had to wait till the last minute or he just decided at the last minute. I mean, watch how scary this is. It's hard to tell from this angle, but watch where he takes these hands off.
Yeah, right at the end.
That's not where you want to take the hands off if you're going to try to go into a no-hander lander. That is no bueno. He managed to get out of that one virtually unscathed, but my goodness. So
may the suspension save your life.
Oh, my goodness. I'll have to talk to him about that one later on and find out what he was thinking. So he'll get a 78.33.
Mr. Adam Jones currently up next, or may have taken a run.
So Adam Jones, one of the elder statesmen in the group out of Reno, Nevada, making another appearance out here at the Nitro World Games. Before we cut him loose and see his 2 best trick attempts out here, we had a chance to catch up with him earlier and learn a little bit more about his approach coming into this event.
I'm Adam Jones. I ride freestyle motocross. My approach is the same as it is every other year. Just be practiced up, be strong, be mentally focused. I want to go there this year and I want to ride my absolute best run.
Here comes Adam Jones cutting it loose for his first of 2 attempts.
Okay, so watch for the pump off the lip. He's going to go upside down, hook his feet, and got it. That is awesome. Look at that execution.
Somehow, I just got third. I don't know, I must have cast a magic spell on somebody or something because I didn't see this coming, but I'm pretty excited. I got third place at World Games. But did you guys know I got third? I got third.
It takes years to be a good freestyle rider. It's a long, tough road, and you definitely got to put in the work in all assets of your life, whatever it is.
Well, that's one gentleman right there who definitely puts in the work. You see him on social media. He's always out there practicing back home in the greater Reno, Tahoe area. And I love how he downplays when he does well at events. So like, I got third, I can't believe it. Yes, you did last year, Adam, and guess what? You deserved every last bit of it. This guy is all about great extensions. Whenever he does his tricks, whether they're right side up or they're upside down, there's never anything tentative about it. And he really works hard at that. That's one of the things that he trains on, is making sure that he gets the max extension.
Him being his own worst critic has done great things for his career. Let's see what he does. Oh my goodness, that is a dead body. I mean, to have that kind of trust in your shoulder. I mean, you saw Blake before his run, literally trying to work his shoulder in to keep it in place. Adam Jones just couldn't have done more of a yoga move, like 70 feet into the air.
That's just one of those things too, with bath bombs after that one for the lower back pain. He'll get an 81 flat to start that one off, so
he'll be the first to say this ramp scares him, because he's later on in his career. He's, in his mind, he should be retiring, but he's still placing a podium. He's still getting invited to these big things, and he's still progressing, which is why he's on the motorcycle, which is why we get gifts like this.
Underpowered for attempt number 2 for Adam Jones.
Whoa, double grab! Oh, did he almost loop out? Adam Jones taking breaths away today.
And again, so much extension on that one. You watch when he grabs the cutouts right there. Watch how he just kind of throws those legs straight back and just arches his lower back to just get max hold on that trick.
Can your feet be further away from your feet pegs? So there's these seat cutouts. You can't go to your local sportsmanship dealer and get a motorcycle with those seat holes. You got to be good at this to have them. And you can see he puts his trust in a little bit of grip. Box gloves, and he puts those feet as far behind him as he can. Again, like you said in the intro, Adam's going to give you extension. Adam's going to give you some of the biggest tricks you are ever going to see, and that's day in, day out in his sleep. He works harder than anybody else. Like I said, he does not like this ramp. He does not enjoy riding it. I mean, I can't say he doesn't enjoy it, but to watch him progress and to watch him do that big of tricks is astounding. With the fear.
He's got the extension, but another thing too is he holds it. Once he gets into the peak of the trick, he'll hold it for the max amount of time possible till he has to pull himself back onto the bike and make that rest of the rotation come all the way around. So he'll end up sticking with that first run score. So the judges are saying, hey, we like the dead body flip a lot better with an 81 flat. So that's going to keep him in second behind Bilko as of right now. Taking a look at this gentleman right here out of Gresham, Oregon. This is Bo Bamberg, another guy that you know very, very well from your time on the Nitro Circus tours.
Yep, Hugh the Van Halen. He's from Gresham, Oregon, which is where every bass player of every band is from. And this young man is the pride of freestyle motocross in the Northwest. He has done so many shows. We call him the Basher, and you're about to find out why.
Yeah, he's got so much power, so much control when he's in the air, no matter what he's riding.
He's got Gravity Games gold, by the way. If you want to reach deep into this game, that's it. That's mental knowledge. That ain't written on there. That's from up here.
I was going to say, you dug deep for that one. You went back all the way to 2001 for that one, right?
Oh, yeah. If anybody wants to go action sports knowledge, I will go toe for toe. Bo Bamberg has just a litany of absolute medals and world's first, and like his name might get lost a little bit, but when he's riding, when he's at a show, when he's at a performance, when he's at the Nitro World Games, he is about to absolutely burn something into your memory.
Oh, he definitely makes his presence known, and I bear witness to that over the years of seeing this guy at X Games Do Tour,
yep.
And even as recently with you last year, the U.S. and European Tour for the Nitro Circus shows. Check out the crowd. They just keep piling in out here at the Utah Motorsports Campus. Once these guys started taking practice runs and whatnot, as soon as everybody heard the dirt bikes firing up, it was just this sea of humanity. Everybody just came running up. Cell phones were out. They were all pressed up against the barricades. But here we go. First of two attempts for Gresham, Oregon's Bo Bamberg.
Get it, Bo. Oh, you can just see him. He looks like a pit bull. Under that helmet, I assume he's just barking. Is that possible? Is that correct?
He does have that menacing stare.
Oh, yeah. He will look through your soul. He is one of the scariest people. Soft-spoken, very nice. You get him on a motorcycle, he does this. Whoa!
Talking about the extension that we mentioned with Adam Jones, and Bo Bamberg gets out there and just puts on his own extension party, and man, he ragdolled out of that and just
look at him, just
shrugging his shoulders like it was nothing.
Don't get up. He's more embarrassed at himself. No, Bo, that was unbelievable. Okay, so it was a KOD flip, right? We call it a ruler flip in the show, and that's about as far as you can extend it. I mean, it's exciting out here, right? There's 1,000 people screaming at you. There's all these lights. There's money. There's sponsorships. And I mean, Bo is a veteran at this. Yeah, let's see where this thing goes wrong. Let's analyze it.
Right here. Watch the extension. Okay, look where his face is.
Man, he knows right there he's going too fast. Look him hold it. He's trying to slow down the rotation. He knows he can't wait too long. He has to get, look at the core strength of the Pasher. Putting his feet on, he's just trying to get the back end down. Oh, what do you do?
But watch at this point. He's still just kind of shoulder and chest goes into the seat.
Oh no, that is one of the toughest people I have ever seen on a motorcycle. He couldn't hold on coming down from that. That says everything about the impact. We're talking 50, 60 feet. Oh, that is terrible. Right back down. And again, Bo is tough. He rides motorcycles all of the time. Oh, he's back on it. Are you kidding me?
That's what I was going to say. Number one, he got back up right away.
What?
Number two, I mean, the crash was gnarly, and it was amazing to see him get up from that. But the extension, let's go back to the trick before it went wrong. The extension on that was absolutely ridiculous.
Once you take off that lip, there's no going back. You pump the lip is what it's called, which means you're engaging the suspension. And when you go off the top, you're going to start leaning back. Depending on how hard you lean back is how much you're going to spin. And motorcycles, you can kind of slow it down by hitting brakes. You can kind of speed it up by giving it gas. But Bo, as you can see in that position, there's nothing he could do to do any of that. He doesn't have the option. His feet are as far away as it can be.
Well, he's down there in the athlete staging area, and I don't know if he's going to take a second run, but we have Lorette down there, so let's check in with her. Lorette, can you get the inside scoop on what's going on with Bo?
Guys, thank you so much. Bo Bamberg, we just saw you take a really hard hit. First question, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Just a little beat up, but nothing more than normal. You know, I'm an old guy, and when you hit the ground, sometimes it beats you up a little bit. But yeah, it could have been a lot worse. And you know, I'm just glad to be out here. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the show, and thanks for coming out.
Bo, thanks so much. Guys, back to you.
Again, look at the extension on this. I'm not downplaying the crash by any means, but look at where his body is positioned right there. I mean, that's got to be one of the most maxed out positions I've ever seen anybody do on that trick.
Why is he thanking us? We should be thanking him. He put his body on the line. He tried to hold on. He looks like Evel Knievel trying to jump at Wembley Stadium. Look at this crash.
Look at him putting his hands down. He's leaned over. He's just trying to get away, and the bike almost gets him in the visor and the goggles right there.
That's a nightmare crash. That's an infamy crash. Like we talked about things being burned into your head. I was right. I am never going to forget that a day in my life.
Well, tough break for Bo Bamberg right there, but you, sir, are a gladiator. To see you get up that fast and ride away under your own power, whew. Bo Bamberg giving us all a little bit of a scare out here, but again, good to see you up and walking, riding away. So apparently Adam Jones is our leader. We had a little bit of a scoring glitch earlier, so it is Adam Jones who is in that top spot with an 81 flat. So Mr. I can't believe I got third last year is currently sitting in that lead spot as of right now, as we are at the halfway point of the run order with this next gentleman, 23 years young, out of Odessa, Texas. If you're geographically challenged, that's out in the west half of that state right there. The Panhandle. Began riding at age 5. Friend took him to Travis Pastrana's house many, many years ago, and it all changed his life, and that's when he decided, hey, you know what, this racing thing's not for me. I'm all about the freestyle, and now he's out here at the Nitro World Games.
If I had $1 for every story that started with, and then I went to Travis Pastrana's house, I've heard so many of them. That's Duffy. He got a gold out of it.
What in the world is he going to try to take off in the seat here? You see him popping up like that.
It's cool. I like it, though. It's called freestyle for a reason, right? There's no coaches.
I wasn't knocking it. I was just loading you with that question.
Something different. Look at his motorcycle. There's some sort of extendo on the foot peg down there. Do you see it on the front of my foot? That's a little interesting. I like it. I'll take spot mod. I don't care if it makes it something cooler. I like stunts. People call it action sports. I disagree with the nomenclature of the whole thing. I think it's.
You're not a fan of that term?
No, man. This is a stunt. This isn't a game. This is a man risking it for fun and for progression and for himself. And he's going to do something he's not comfortable with for himself, but to also please 10,000 people, 15,000 people.
He's going to attempt, from what it looks like from our vantage point, that he is going to start this trick, whatever it's about to be, because we have no idea.
I love it.
He's going to stand on the back of the seat. Sometimes we'll see these guys stand on the side of the seat. Do we call it jet ski takeoff? What is Davey Johnson bringing to the party here at the Utah Motorsports Campus?
Damn decade! That was cool. What kind of crazy circus mechanism does he have on that motorcycle?
How did that just happen?
That was cool. Shout out to Ruel Erickson, right?
That's exactly who I was thinking of in my mind when I saw that.
How cool was that?
First time I ever saw that kid do that over a BMX dirt jump on a bike.
Do you remember when Travis had it at the X Games and he tried that backflip bar?
He tried to bar spin that thing and it all just came apart. What sort of apparatus is going on to? You're not supposed to be able to rotate your bars all the way around like that on a dirt bike, ladies and gentlemen.
What kind of detangler can you make the mechanism work with brake fluid? How?
Watch where he takes off right here.
What on earth is going on here?
We call that a decade in the BMX world right there when you're swinging yourself around the head tube of your BMX bike, but I don't know what the moto guys are going to want to call it. Either way, call it made, courtesy of the Lone Star State's Davey Johnson.
I love it. Put it in the top 10. That is an amazing,
look at that angle.
Amazing trick.
Ooh, he was a little rider. The back end was swabbing out to the right on that one.
I don't. Can you turn with that? Can I ride that motorcycle? Hello? Can a producer get me on that?
I'm gonna have to go down there and go take a good look at that thing. I saw him in the pits yesterday, and I didn't go take a look at his bike. But I'm gonna have to go eyeball that thing right now and find out how the mechanics of that all works. I didn't even think about that until after he made it. I was like, oh yeah, oh wait a minute, your bars aren't supposed to turn.
Maybe we should make more rules. Maybe we should make more inspection. No, absolutely not. Take less rules.
Look at how excited Travis is right now. He's like, hey, you know what? I tried to do that back in the X Games a long time ago, and my bike came apart. 88.33, Davey Johnson, the 23-year-old, now sits atop the standings here.
That was memorable. That was absolutely memorable. I love this competition.
And you don't have to take your second run, by the way. You do get 2 runs, but if you feel that you